Shisoku screamed like the mother of a dead child. "It cannot be broken! No human power can hurt it! How did it happen?" He drew the two pieces out and wept over them. Shika tried to explain. "It was the horses. They attacked me. Not their fault. My fault." Shisoku's face was distorted by rage and grief. Without saying another word, he rushed back into the hut. Shika sank to the ground. His teeth clashed against each other as the fever sent violent shudders through him.
"Are you sick?"
the false wolf said.
"Master, he's sick."
"Let him die," Shisoku called from inside. "He destroyed my gift, my creation. All the power of the forest could have been his, and he threw it away." The false wolf called again.
"Master, help him!"
And it began to lick Shika's face with a tongue that felt human. The sorcerer appeared again. "How extraordinary," Shika heard him say. "The creature feels sorry for him. Maybe I should too. Yes, I suppose I must." He knelt next to Shika and felt his forehead, then, none too gently, examined the broken arm. While Shika wept tears of pain, Shisoku disappeared and then, after what seemed like an eternity, was again kneeling beside him, making him drink some potion. It dulled his senses enough for Shisoku to be able to align the ends of the broken bone. He longed for sleep, for oblivion, but every time he closed his eyes he believed he was dead and in hell, burning in fire, pierced by swords, knives, arrows, and thorns, tormented by visions of demons and unquenchable thirst. He saw, over and over again, the horse's huge teeth as they tore into him, and his body arched and twisted as he felt again the hammer-like blows of their hooves. Liquid poured from his body, both sweat and tears, the waters of remorse. At one stage he dreamed Lady Tora came to him. "Are you alive or dead?" he tried to ask her, but she laid her cool fingers against his burning lips and silenced not only speech, but thought, too. Then finally he slept, maybe for days. All that time the false wolf did not leave his side. When he woke, he was inside the hut. He heard Shisoku say, "It has become attached to him. It's the first time something like that has happened. I did not expect it. Even I have never inspired affection in my creatures." "You are a greater sorcerer than you think," a woman replied. Shika turned his head slightly and saw it was indeed Lady Tora. She went on, "Perhaps it is because you bestowed the power of speech on it. How did you achieve that?" Shisoku laughed. "I gave it the tongue I cut from a human head, and I built speaking cords from gossamer and sinews." "And the head? Whose was that?" "There have been plenty of dead between Miyako and Minatogura in the last year. This was a Kakizuki warrior who fled into the forest and died of his wounds. I came upon him while he was still fresh enough to use. That's his skull on the wall." Shika could see the new white skull grinning vacantly. Next to him the false wolf whined. "Shikanoko is awake," Lady Tora said. They both looked in his direction. Their shapes were outlined against the flames of the fire and the candles around the altar. He saw the huge swell of Tora's belly, and remembered what she had told him, that she would give Kiyoyori more sons. Whoever's child it was very close to birth. "Shisoku was extremely angry with you," Lady Tora said, "but he has forgiven you now." "I have?" the hermit queried. "Either you have, or you soon will. But Shikanoko should tell us what happened. See if you can get up," she said to him. He struggled to his feet and, leaning on Shisoku and Lady Tora, went outside. They led him to the paulownia tree, and sitting between them in its shade, he related everything, from the blinding of Sesshin to their flight into the dark wood, their capture by his uncle Sademasa, who handed them over to the monk Gesho, the knowledge Sesshin had passed over to him, the winter spent at